been busy today. I've been really busy today. I've done 2 videos today. I've uploaded one, got one scheduled. Let me just turn the volume down. And I've got an unboxing to do. I've been sitting here watching for the postman. Sitting watching for the postman this morning. That's what I've been doing. Let me get the chat up and I'll say good morning to you all first. And hope you're, I've got my iron brew today, iron brew. Good morning, lovely Billy and Joanne. Good morning. Good morning to you. Is my camera needing wiped? Is it fuzzy looking? Hold on a minute. Give it a little wipe there. Yeah, sometimes it gets oily because of my hands. Terry, good morning. Dominic, good morning. Remember, put it on live chat, everyone. Sometimes I forget. Lisa, good morning to you. I hope you are doing good. It's rainy here today. I'll show you out the window. Rain. And there's my bin there. There's my bin. A wee lady going to the shops. Rosalind, good morning. Kendra, good morning to you. There's lovely Edge of ASMR. Good morning to you. Yes, it's nice to see you again. I'm very good, Billy. How are you? Terry, it's doing okay. We're in lockdown though. We're in lockdown and we've got to have a good excuse to leave the house. So the police come up and ask you what you're doing, where you're going, etc. I've heard a few people now. And you've got to be like going for medical supplies or food supplies or something like that. So, not that I go anywhere anyway. You know, I stay in. I like to stay in, so I do. But thank you for saying that, Joanne. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much for saying that. So I've got an unboxing to do that I'm looking forward to. But I've got a kind of awkward thing to talk about that. I swear I'm not trying to embarrass MD. That's definitely not what I want to do here, right? Good morning, lovely Sonia. I'm not wanting to embarrass MD, but I thought I had to speak about this because it's weird. It's weird. Yesterday in the post, I got a gift card of someone. There's no saying who the gift card's from. There's no note inside. And it was, and it had to be signed, right? It had to be signed, the package. But because of COVID, the postman signs it, but he gave me it. So I got this gift card and I was like, I have no idea who this, who sent me a gift card, Merry Christmas one. And I was thinking, my God, who sent that? So anyway, what you do is you phone up, there's a number on it and you phone up and you give them the number that's on this card. And then there's like a sort code kind of thing behind. You scratch off the panel and then you type in this number that's on the back of it and it gives you the balance. So I was like, who's gave me a gift card? But when I've done that, there's 0 in the card. 0. And I've tried it like 3 times. There's my beautiful Sky. Good morning, Sky. I've tried it 3 times by phoning. The balance is 0. And I've tried online and the balance is 0. So I don't know if someone's thought that they've put money in this card and then sent it to me as a present and it's not registered. So whoever it was, thanks for the thought behind it, but there was nothing in it. So there you go. That's the story of the gift card. But please don't be embarrassed if one of you have sent me it. These things can happen, but honest to God, my son was here as well. There's nothing in the card. The card is 0. And why would someone send that registered? You know, if you had nothing out. Anyway, I just wanted to get that out the road because it's like, I need to say something. Because say somebody's waiting on me saying thanks very much for the gift card. Do you know what I mean? I've got to say something. So thank you anyway, whoever sent it, for the thought that's behind it. That's what counts. Okay, right, I'm going to do this unboxing now. I'm so excited. Now it's got my details on the front of it, so there's my lovely Sky. I hope you're doing good, Sky. You see, false nails will be flying. Dun 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 dun. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is us for Saturday. This is what we'll be doing on Saturday. This right here. Oh, look at this. Yes, Terry, I thought maybe somebody's thought that the money has went through into this and then sent it to me in a registered envelope. But there was no letter from who it was or anything. But I've checked, as I say, about 3 times by phone and twice on the internet. There's definitely nothing in it. But oh, look at this. Enchanted Wonderland. There we go, look at this. Isn't this so pretty? Good morning, lovely Sassy. Let's have a look in here. Oh my goodness. Right, I'm so excited for this. This will be our makeup for Saturday. We'll be putting, oh my goodness. 3 beautiful palettes. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what one. We'll have a look at them all. They are so cute, and you get a Better Than Sex mascara, but it seems to be wedged in there. How do I get that out? Because that'll go in my wee bag that I've got for doublers. There we go. Oh, and it's got wee snowflakes on it, this one as well. So that's cute. Good morning or afternoon, we're in lovely Australia, Dee Dee, my goodness. Good morning, Sammy. Right, let's have a look. We'll start with this one. Oh my goodness. How absolutely cute are these? Good morning, lovely open-minded. Oh, wow. Oh, they smell like gingerbread or something, what do they? Oh my goodness, what is that smell? Maple brown sugar. It definitely does. So there's the inside of this one. So beautiful. I'm in love. So that's the little deer. It's so cute. I absolutely love these. And then there's, is that a badger? Is that a badger? I think it's a badger. Oh my God, I don't know what one I like the best. Oh, and it does smell like brown sugar. Oh, look at these. I'm going to need another unit in my bedroom. That's when you know you've got a problem. You're like, I'm needing another unit. Oh. Yes, I've had to smell every single palette. And that's a swan. Look at that. It's so cute. So there you go. That's my Too Faced haul. How much did I pay for it? It doesn't say. I can't even remember. See, that's when you know you've got a problem as well. You can't remember. It was on sale, so I don't feel as bad for getting it on sale. Yes, Sky, I'm spoiled today. I'm going to be enjoying putting all of this away, my beautiful. So that's what we're going to do on Saturday. One of these you'll be wearing on Saturday. In beautiful Liverpool, Joanne. My goodness, I've briefly been through Liverpool, but I've never really seen it. Dorset, lovely Gemma. But today is a horrible day. It's raining. It's a rainy day. My bin needs brung in. It's sitting out there. Can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. Oh. Yes, Pip, that's exactly. It's what I saved, not what I spent. And incidentally, I've got another little palette come, but it's just a wee palette like that, and it's the Too Faced gingerbread mini palette that was also reduced. But the one that I used this morning on you, there was that one, and there was one that was like a fox that was dressed up beautiful. And I didn't get the two. I decided what one would I use, and it was the bear. So I didn't get the fox one. So I didn't buy them all. Sky, I don't even want to count anymore. I don't even want to count how many I've got. But there's a lot of YouTubers who've got more than me, so that's what I'm saying to myself. There's some people with way more. Lovely Nona, who I done a collab with not that long ago, she done a tour of her beauty room. Excuse me, you want to see her room? My So-Called Life is her channel name. And she's got a beauty room, and her room is just makeup. And there's lots of high-end makeup and Dollar Tree makeup, and these ones do open-minded. This, as I say, this one smells like, oh, it definitely does, like brown sugar and maple. This smells like, the other palette smells like Christmas cookies, and the other palette smells like pecan pie. Although I don't know if it's pecan pie, it just smells sweet, but this you can smell. It's definitely brown sugar, and but that's good. You've got little face pans as well in these, which is lovely. See, I like to. Oh, see, you smell. I'm going to smell wonderful. Anybody that smells my face, I'll be in for a treat. Anybody that just wants to smell my face in this pandemic that's going on, I'll be like, smell it. Smell the finger first. That's been in this one. That's been in this one. Smell here. There, I smelt it. It smells lovely. It smells really good. Good morning, lovely Stuart. Or good afternoon. It's 2 minutes past 12. There we are. It's 2 minutes past. Stuart walks in just as I'm talking about smelling my finger. That's the way it goes. Yes, guys, see if someone wants to just come up and sniff my face, they'll be in for a treat, because I'll have lots of that lovely makeup on, and I've got other things that smell like peaches and stuff. So I'm going to smell good. I'm going to smell good. And I've got some scented lipstick that smells like candy canes and things like that. So I'm going to be like a walking winter wonderland of, I don't know, of flavouring or something. I don't know. No, Stuart, it wouldn't be you wouldn't have come into the right chat if you didn't walk in while someone was saying smell my finger. You'd have been like, whose chat's this? That's not Blueberry. I'm in someone else's chat today. But no, you've straight into the gutter we've went. Like that, sailing down the gutter. In our boat, like that. Our boat, in fact, our boat without a paddle. That's what we're in a boat without a paddle, so we'll need to do that with our hands. See, my imagination just goes from one extreme to the next. Now you understand my teachers when they said Linda has some imagination. But I used to have an imaginary friend, right? I'm telling you the truth. When I was only like 2 or 3 years old, I had an imaginary friend. This must have freaked my mum and dad right out. It would freak me out. It kind of still freaks me out thinking about it. I'd sit and have full-blown conversations with my friend, and my imaginary friend was called Brenda. There was no Brendas. Nobody knew a Brenda. There was no Brendas in our street. Nobody's mum was called Brenda or sister was called Brenda. No, there was no Brendas. Yet I had an imaginary friend called Brenda. I think it was a ghost there. I'm putting it out there. I think that's what it was. No, this guy, you should have invested in a better boyfriend, quite frankly, if he was asking you not to wear makeup because he didn't like it. That's what I'm saying. You should have got a better boyfriend that liked you to wear whatever you wanted to wear, whatever you wanted to feel good with. That's what I'm glad he's your. See now, the more I'm known about him, the more I'm glad he's your ex. See, there's the mummy in me coming right out. No, don't ever think you can't do something because a partner wouldn't like it. Tough if they don't like it. Angela, it's a good thing at some points having a good imagination. For instance, I was back in Amsterdam, Stuart. I was back in Amsterdam on my Google search. Hmm? And I seen quite a few ladies at the windows in the red light district. I swear to God, if you Google red light district Amsterdam, it takes you right there. So see, as you're going about all the wee streets, you see some of the ladies. You see some of the ladies wearing just their underwear. I may add, because I'd zoomed in. I zoomed right in. But I mean, Google smudged their face so you can't see their face. I was wanting to have a good look. I was wanting to have a good look. But there, that's where I was. I was Amsterdam yesterday again. Good morning or afternoon, lovely Sophies. Afternoon here, good afternoon. Yes, I used to have a full-blown conversation with my imaginary friend Brenda. And that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, it was a ghost or something. Imagine me sitting having an absolute conversation. Like, Brenda, pack it in. Stop doing that. Brenda's doing stuff, Mum. That's what I was doing. Or if I'd done something wrong, I'd go, that was Brenda that done that, that wasn't me. And my great granda used to be saying things like, you need to take that child to the doctor. Yes. Did you open-minded? Well, there you go. I think it's like spirits or something like that. That when you're that age, they say your psychic abilities and things, and to remember, people can remember their past lives and stuff when they're like that. But there you are. I had an imaginary friend. Stuart, did you? Stuart, I've been planning trips to places that if I ever win the lottery, I'd be going. That's where I'm going to be. That's what I've been doing. I've been in the Seychelles. I've been in Indonesia. I've been in some Indonesian places as well that look really, really good. The Virgin Isles. I've been there. I'm telling you, that's if I win the lottery, that's where I'm going. Places like that, because I need a coconut bikini. That's what I need. That'd be nice one. I'd be, and then I could knock them together. You'd hear me coming. You'd hear me walking down the street like that. Yes. Yeah, but that's what I was doing yesterday. And you can see the ladies in the window. In daytime too, in daytime. You'd think that kind of stuff happens only at night. No. Daytime as well, they're in there. I seen a few zooming right in. you got to do it. Oh, yeah, the giant redwoods. I would like to see that as well. I'd like to see that as well. Oh, here, I broke the law talking about giant redwoods. It was way, way back when I was first in Florida, and I didn't know it was illegal to be bringing plants and stuff back. And there was a tiny little redwood and some dirt and a wee tube like that. And I bought it and I brought it home and I planted it. It it just died, the thing. But it wasn't until somebody came into the house and said, you're not allowed to bring plants back. And I said, well, they were on sale in the gift shop. But you're not meant to bring them back. So there you go, breaking the law again. Breaking the law. It died straight away. It must have thought itself, oh Jesus, I'm in Scotland. It must have thought, the poor tree, oh, like that, and just died. A terrible death. Yes, Guy, I could use my coconuts as some musical instruments. We could do that. Clank them together. Or we could have melons as well, hollowed out melons. They'd make a thudding sound, but they'd be awful heavy as a bra though. uh, is Angela, good morning. Oh, did they say good morning, Angela? Or good afternoon? I never know if it's morning, afternoon, if it's a Tuesday or a Thursday or Friday or Saturday. I don't know anymore. Days and hours are just merging into just one. It's starting to feel like 2020 again here, a wee bit. Yes, I know, but yeah, Sophie. Well, there you go. But I did not think I was doing anything wrong bringing that home. But it didn't survive. I can't imagine a giant redwood in Scotland. But it didn't survive anyway. The poor thing. But I have got like little leaves and things in my diary that I taped in. I have got that as well. And if I was going to get caught at customs and they would say you're not allowed that, I would just say, I didn't know. They would take my diary off me. Oh, oh well. Well, that's the kind of stuff I got up to. I mean, I'm a rebel. Oh, but I don't know if I'll ever get abroad again. Do you know that? I don't know if I'll ever be able to get abroad again. And I love the whole airport thing. Oh God, I love that. And the smell of coffee in the airport and sitting having your full English breakfast before you get on the plane and then having another one on the plane. Oh, I know, Sky, me too. South Australia, see there you go. South Australia is a paradise, so it is. We're in Scotland freezing our bottoms off. I'll show you out my window again. My pigeons are there. There's the postman. Freezing cold. My wee pigeons are there. I don't know if you can see them because of my blinds, but they're out there getting fed. I seen pigeons mating the other day. I didn't know that they mated at this time of year, but I'm telling you, they were doing it. They were, and they were mating in the water. See my water bowl thing. Oh, my sweet there's everyone. Thank you so much for that. Everyone put a little hashtag in. How are you feeling? Oh my goodness, we've all been thinking about you. Oh, did they mate all the time? Well, there you go, Sophie. I didn't know that. Because they were mating in the water dish. The wee one was lying down like that, another one was on its back, and it didn't last very long. Didn't last very long, you know. I'd have been disappointed if I was the female, but yeah, that's what she got. That's your whack hen. That's what that pigeon would have been saying to her. That's your whack. Oh, good. We're all thinking about you, and we're all love you. We all send healing thoughts to you every day in this chat. My sweet So there you go, pigeons mating and everything. It's all happening here in Scotland. It's all happening in the bungalow. All we need now is like for the Aquaman thing. It's still not happened. Can you believe that? And John Travolta, I've put out that John Travolta message a few weeks ago, and he's still not arrived in his plane. I know. It's because of COVID, isn't it? Silly me. That's why they're not at the door. That's why. It's not because they don't know me, for one, and I'm a wee old Scottish fat lady, but it's not that at all. It's just because of the COVID that they're not here in the bungalow. That's the only reason. See, if I tell myself that, I'm happy. If I tell myself that, I'm quite happy about it. Yeah, I'm sure as soon as they can fly, he'll be here, and I can do a live stream with him. Now, I've sent out invites to John Travolta, Aquaman, Keanu Reeves as well. I'm going to send him one as well. I wouldn't mind him. Wonder Woman, I wouldn't mind her, so she can come to. Imagine the party I would be having here. The son would be down at his dad, so he'd be down at his dad's. Go to your dad's. That's what would be happening to him. He'd be getting kicked out, so he would. Sky. That's exactly right. That's what is. That's what it is. Open-minded. Ah, well, do you know, I'm feeling a lot happier Good morning, baby girl. I'm feeling an awful lot happier um, now that that news about my brother. What a relief! I'll tell you, it's like winning. It's like winning the lottery because we were all thinking the worst. So he's happy in himself. I think it's gave him a wee boost, and I think it gave him a bit of a scare, so that he's fighting harder now than ever before, which is great. Angela, Mrs. Doubtwater be getting kicked out. Get out, you. Go and get the butcher. I'm in here with Aquaman now. Oh. I'll need to get Mrs. Doubtwater down one day so she can have a wee talk with you and tell you about her what she's been doing during COVID and stuff like that. I'm sure it's been all go up in her bungalow. See, she's got a bungalow too. And if I open minded, a lot of things that open minded sent me, she took up to that bungalow. I had to wrestle her to the ground. Thank you very much. See, I believe in prayer, and even if you don't believe in prayer, just believe in good vibes, giving out good vibes and nice thoughts and stuff like that. I believe in all of that works, and all of you giving me all your prayers and love, and me giving it and trying to. I'm visualising my brother's face and trying to visualise it, and it's worked. So thank God, honestly. So I'm feeling really happy. I'm feeling really happy, which is great. I like to feel happy. So I'm really happy. Not that happy yet. That'll be for Saturday. That'll be for. I can't do it during the week. Remember, I tried. Was it last week or the week before? I tried to have a martini. I couldn't do it. I had a couple of sips and I had to put it out. It doesn't feel right if it's during the week. It doesn't feel right. It's got to be a Saturday for me. That's it. Yes, that's what I focused on. Open minded. I focused on his kidney and his lungs and his liver and all that. I was concentrating on all of that. You did cheeky. Nothing wrong with that, Pip. Nothing. My mum actually likes a cheeky little gin, so she does. The last see the last time I had gin was the night before I got married. There you go. And that was back in 1991. 1991. So that's what, 30 years was the last time I had a gin, and it was the night before my wedding, and I was 19. So there you go. 19. Oh, your pigeon took. Where's my pigeons? My pigeons aren't there right now. But my pigeons are all plump. And Sophie, do you know? See, if I've ran out of food, I swear this happens. The pigeons come over and they look in my window at me, and they do all this with their head as if, "Where's the food, lady? Look, have you looked at the food feed? That's ridiculous. We've ran out of food." That's what they do. Yes, a cheeky gin. Yes, nothing wrong with a cheeky little gin. That's nice. Yes, see that they're smart. They know that if there's no food, they stare in the window at me, and they get food put out again. I love my pigeons, and I love the sound of my pigeons. I'm glad you liked your video, and that's Vera gave you. I tried to do nice slow tapping for you. Oh, and I've got a really good collab coming up on Sunday. I know I don't normally put a video out on Sunday, but it's with lovely Evoke ASMR. Sarah, her name is, and I'd be well telling you what it's about so you can get interested in it. Know how I'm always talking about the change of life and things like that. Problems I've got with the change of life. Well, we decided that we were going to do that for a video. I don't think it's been done before. So she's the doctor, and she does great medical role plays. So go to her video first, and she's a doctor, and she's going to diagnose you and do medical exams and stuff like that, right? And then she's going to send you to your caring friend, which is me. I'm your caring friend, and I'll bring you in and put you into bed and pamper you because you're not feeling good. But it's good. I think I think it's her part's absolutely wonderful. Her part's great. So her video's on at 10 o'clock on Sunday night, and my part's on at 10:30. So it gives people a chance to watch her part before you watch mine. But in my video, there'll be links and all that to her channel. But it was really nice doing the collab, and I thought, and she talks very knowledgeable about menopause. And even if you're a man, you can come in and you can have menopause with us. You can come in and you can feel as if you're having a bit of menopausal cramp. Right? It's for the gentlemen too. The gentlemen can come in and they can get a wee taster of some hot flushing. There's my lovely Valerie. Good afternoon, sweet Valerie. Yeah, so Stuart, you're more than welcome to come in and menopause out with us. But I give some of my experience as well because you're hot flushing and whatnot, and I can't stop hot flushing. But do you know when I hot flush the most? At the checkout. As the checkouts, I'm perfectly okay, and all of a sudden I'm starting to hot flush, and I can feel the burning in my head and the sweat, and people are looking at me as if she's riddled with COVID. Look at her. If I've ever seen somebody that's got the COVID, it's her with the red face, and it's me. And it's a change, and I feel it, and I do actually go see these hot flushes. I say it out loud so people know she's just menopausal. She's menopausing. I'm standing dying at the checkout like that. Yes, we've all missed you, my sweet everybody's missed you. So I don't think I've seen a ASMR video about it. So it's good, and as I say, yeah, Evoke ASMR, her channel's wonderful, and she does medical role plays really, really good. She's got such a lovely voice and everything. So, and I'm just like, come in, let's get you into bed now. Get into bed, and I'm going to look after you now. It's all right. It's all right. I'm going to look after you. So, as I say, that's on Sunday. That's going to be good. I hope a lot of people go over and give her some love. Sassy and sweet, good morning, and it's afternoon here. It's 22 minutes past, and it's pouring of rain. As per usual, pigeons aren't there. Pigeons are even away. Pigeons are even like, let's get out of here. Do you know what I think right now here? Going back to Google Maps right now, how I was in Amsterdam last night, trolling the red light district. From the comfort of my own home like that, troll. I seen pigeons there, and I thought, my God, I wonder what the pigeons do they understand different? They must not understand different languages, pigeons, right? They must know different languages and stuff like that. And I think, oh, that'd be funny if that pigeon came over here. I wonder if the pigeons are different. This is the kind of stuff that goes through my mind. No, look at the wee dog doing a job in the grass. That. Sassy and sweet. It was good yesterday because I was like, where am I going to go? Because we were all going to go somewhere fancy. But I ended up in Amsterdam looking at smoke shops. Right? I will never smoke a cigarette again, but I could eat a cookie. I could eat a cookie. And I was looking at Anne Frank's house again. I was looking at that. I don't know, eating a cookie and then going to Anne Frank's house, I'd be like, just standing there like that. Somebody got a book. I think I'm going to be sick. I would need to behave and watch what I do because I've not had anything like that in an awful long time. Is it a raccoon? Is that a raccoon? See, we don't have raccoons. We don't have any of the cool creatures. Oh, it's cute anyway. Is it a wee raccoon? Oh, it smells wonderful. it's a raccoon. Oh, I want one now. See, it's not. Is it not got any? Does it tell you what their names are? I want to know what their names are. I want to know what their names are. I don't know. It does tell you. I'm not daft, you see. Takes me a while to read things. Swan palette, deer palette, and raccoon palette. Ah. I don't know what one I'm going to be using on Saturday. But guaranteed I'll be sitting sniffing it. Oh, have you got raccoons, Angela? Oh my god, I'd love a raccoon or two. Do you know what else I would like? And I don't know if you've seen this guy, right? He's a young guy, and I don't know where he stays, but he's got a nice house and everything like that. And he's got a wee cat called Cinnabon, and the name of the channel is Lex and Cinnabon. And this wee cat was a stray cat, and he gave it food. He used to leave food for it and stuff like that. And eventually the wee cat came into his house, and now it's his cat, and he loves the cat, and the cat's great. And every time he puts a video up, it's treat time, and there's the adventures of Cinnabon the cat. Well, one night he was sitting and he says there's a opossum. There's an opossum out there, and he puts the light on, and out on his decking is this big possum thing like that, where it looked like a giant rat's tail. But I loved it. I thought it looked cute as hell. This big thing, opossum thing. We've not got them either. We've not got the wee crickets and frogs at night time. What the hell? I'm in the wrong country, clearly. I want to go places that have got all these things. I love opossums and raccoons. We've not even got coyotes. I know that some places have got like coyotes. We don't. We've got deer. We've got deer, and sometimes when I'm driving up to my swimming, there'll be a deer crossing the road. But see, if you were to bang into a deer, you would kill the deer, and you'd probably kill yourself, because they would write off your car. The deers are big. Oh my god, Angela, you've got opossums too. See, I want all that kind of wildlife. Do you know what we had? Oh, I was laughing my head off. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning one morning, and it was dark, but my blinds were open, and Poppy starts growling at the window, like that. And when Poppy's back goes up, it's just a tiny bit, an inch, like that, away from her tail. This wee bit of back goes up. That's her back going up. This wee tiny bit like that goes up on Poppy. And she was going, and she was growling. And we looked, and it was, I've told you this story, and it was a hedgehog. It was a hedgehog. And it was walking quite fast like that as well, about the front garden like that. This wee hedgehog. She was going crazy, right? She was going crazy. So I was laughing, but it was awful loud for 3 o'clock in the morning, my poor neighbours. So anyway, I sat here for about another hour, went by, and they were scratching the door, and I thought they might need out in the grass. I opened the grass, the door. No sooner had I opened the door, but I heard them barking. Went into the back garden, and the wee thing was all thingied up like that. The wee hedgehog was all round like that, and they two are running round it, barking. That was me on the mud, because it was muddy, sliding about the mud, trying to get the dogs away from this blooming hedgehog, shouting, "Leave it! Stay!" Stay, like that. This is all happening in the middle of the night. Eventually I get some in. I was absolutely mud all over me. Mud everywhere. My slippers were soaked through. In fact, I think I lost my slipper and I was walking in my bare feet. Yes. Oh, the wee hedgehog. Oh, poor wee hedge. Oh, but it was. I never thought hedgehogs moved that fast. I don't know why I thought they moved slow, but this was like that. this was this was going for it. This was like this. What sassy and sweet? What? Yes, I had my energy drink this morning. Early this morning. I'm on the Iron Brew now. I'm on the Iron Brew, the good stuff. My Iron Brew. But that was, I can only imagine my neighbours looking out their window. But to be honest, they've probably seen weirder stuff coming for the bungalow. We've probably seen and heard. Um, you're eating popcorn. I know with energy drinks, I know I shouldn't, but I like to have one energy drink in the morning. That's what I do. Pip, it was hilarious after the fact. Slipping and sliding all about the mud. I love you as well, sassy and sweet. Thank you very much for saying it. But I'd lost a slipper as well, so I was in my bare feet in the mud. So it was all through my toes. I had to go straight into the shower. You know, a wipe wasn't going to cut that. I had to actually hose myself down. I had to hose myself down after that. And then when I come in here, they two are lying in their bed like that, just wagging their tail, looking at me. But the wee hedgehog was fine. But Poppy, she's you wouldn't believe she's a killer. Look, she's killing my couch right as we speak. Oh, yeah. You wouldn't believe it looking at. Yes. Yes. See, it's not. I don't only do that. I've got the thing in the kitchen that I put my. See, when I do my ironing and I hang something up, I've got a wee thing, a wee hanger thing that you just put all your ironing on. I tie the wig on that. I tie the wig on that as well. And then, you know, I'm sitting, and people up the road will be able to see straight into my kitchen window. It's just a normal thing now. They've probably all seen it. Yes, naked. I don't listen. I don't miss her. I really don't want to see Naked Lady ever again. That was enough for my eyes. That is enough. Oh my goodness. I don't even know how to pronounce your name. Did. My goodness. Yeah, and the squirrels, we've got loads of wee squirrels over the road there. And I've got a fox that goes in there. I'm sure Mrs. Doubtwater's having a nice old. She's probably having a few sherries. If I know her, she's probably having a few sherries in this COVID time. Yeah, I really don't miss any. My eyes couldn't. I can't. And if it was to meet her again, I'd prefer that there was other people in the changing room because it felt awkward. It felt weird. I've never felt weird in the changing room until then, and then I felt a bit weird. I mean, you're trying not to look, and you know there's stuff going on here for the chin down. There's stuff happening there, and you're saying to your eyes, for God's sake, don't do that. Don't look down. Don't look down. And you think, but oh, I nearly looked down. I nearly looked down. Nearly looked down there. And then say you did accidentally look down. It's human nature, right? Say you accidentally look down. Would you say, are you looking at me? I'd be devastated. What do you mean? I'd be taking a panic attack in this one. I'm not looking at anything. I'm just in for a swim. That's all I'm doing. So it's completely innocent. Completely. Yes, Mrs. Doubtwater probably had a very good Christmas with her pickle. Oh, I've just thought of a great story. I'm not telling you. I've thought of a good story for Mrs. Doubtwater. I thought of something good. Ah. So anyway, I'm going to go and I'm going to put away my lovely palettes. Oh, they smell so good. And the packaging is everything. Yes, they all smell. I know they all smell the same, but I'm just making sure they do. I like the swan. I'll get the swan. And again, I'm not trying to embarrass anybody, but um, whoever sent me the card, there's zero on it. There's nothing on it. So if you've thought you've put a transaction through or something, it's not happened. So, but thank you for the thought anyway. Thank you for the thought. Sky. No. She be want. That's what she was. I think that's what she was wanting. Naked lead. I think she was wanting me to look, but I wasn't going to. I was like, stare at her eyes. Stare at her eyes. Ah. Anyway, I'm going to go. Everyone have a wonderful day. What day is it? Is it Wednesday? It's my daughter's birthday today. It's my eldest daughter, Sophie. It's her birthday today. And she is 28. 28 she is today. Can you believe that? Do you know what I was doing 28 years ago? I know what I was doing. I was doing this. At the baby blues. And she was born 3 weeks early. She was born 3 weeks early. And she was being sick, and it was like yellow bile that was coming up, and I was going, I was just crying the whole time. I was like, oh, she's bulking and stuff like that. It was an experience. Thank you, everybody. But she's going to have a nice day today as well. So thank you again, everyone, for coming in and talking to me this morning or this afternoon. I never know what it is these days. And I'll be back again tomorrow to see you. Have a lovely, lovely day. Bye, everyone.